Ladies and gentlemen, we will now move on to part 2 of the demonstration, wherein we will be demonstrating a synchronized assault on the enemy defended locality by T-90 tanks, infantry combat vehicles and the infantry soldiers. Please take your attention towards the 1200-meter mark. You can now see white smoke being created by 3 T-90 tanks of the Armored Corps Center and School. As the tanks are approaching the enemy position, they have destroyed the enemy border outpost. Moving in closer to the enemy defenses, they further destroy the enemy bunkers using their long-range guns.
जनाब, हिंदुस्तानी फौज ने हमला किया है।
ऐसा कैसे अली? आप न घबराएं, हम जल्द ही कुछ करेंगे।
जी जनाब।
As we can see, the tanks are approaching the enemy bunkers with speed and thundering shock action. It's creating a panic amongst the enemy. The T-90 tanks have one 125mm smooth-bore gun which can fire a variety of ammunition. The Bhishma can take on tanks and low-flying air targets up to a range of 5 kilometers. Ladies and gentlemen, you can now see the enemy is panicking and fleeing from its forward line of defenses. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now witnessing the dynamic maneuverability of these tanks as they churn the ground and shake the earth.
Following closely behind the tanks are the infantry combat vehicles, or BMPs as they are called. These vehicles are used to get the infantry as close to the objective as possible and take on any remnants of the enemy defenses. Infantry combat vehicles are equipped with a plethora of weapon and equipment. These infantry combat vehicles are carrying the gallant soldiers of 4-5 Gurkha Rifles Frontier Force. They are the one who will finally capture the enemy objective. Their sheer grit, valor and sacrifice makes them stand as a bulwark when it comes to maintain the sanctity of our motherland. Ladies and gentlemen, together with tanks and the infantry combat vehicles, they can strike terror into the hearts of the enemy. After the near annihilation of the enemy by the tanks and the BMPs, in order to finally capture an objective, the infantry is launched. They move from bunker to bunker, destroying the enemy and taking on any resistance encountered during the final blow to the enemy, both physical and psychological. Ladies and gentlemen, we can now see the infantry sticks dismounting from the infantry combat vehicles and getting ready to assault the enemy in bunkers. The enemy is now fully alerted to own troops and have opened fire. The infantry combat vehicles will provide cover to own troops and will move ahead and crush the forward line of enemy defenses.
The company commander has identified the enemy platoons to be captured and now will be briefing his platoons.
प्लेटून, सामने देख, 100 मीटर, दुश्मन का सेक्शन डिफेंडेड पोस्ट, दाहिने वाला बंकर, नंबर 1 सेक्शन, बाएं वाला बंकर, नंबर 2 सेक्शन, कब्जा करेगा, सेक्शन, मूव!
An infantry section consists of 10 persons which has a support group and an assault group to carry out their task. we are now witnessing 6 infantry sections deployed to capture the enemy-defended section post. There are 3 sections in a platoon, and each of these sections has a commander who has to take quick decisions on ground in the line of devastating fire by the enemy and ensures their destruction. The sections in each platoon carry out well-rehearsed battle drills, as we are now witnessing in front of us, where the troops show a high degree of coordination of fire and move from bunker to bunker up till the entire objective is captured. Once the leading section capture the first bunker, the following sections carry out a passing through drill to capture the balance objectives. The leading section will guide the subsequent section commanders about the objective ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sheer determination and the blood-curdling war cries of the infantrymen sent terror to the hearts of the enemy. Such combat situations demand courage and may even involve hand-to-hand combat with enemy using bayonets.
In this coordinated assault, 4 bunkers have been captured, with 1 command bunker showing a feeble resistance. The section commander asked to capture this is now giving out his orders.
सेक्शन सामने देख, दुश्मन का कमांड पोस्ट, सपोर्ट ग्रुप बाएं से सपोर्ट फायर देगा, असॉल्ट ग्रुप दाहिने से असॉल्ट करेगा, असॉल्ट ग्रुप मेरे पीछे, सपोर्ट ग्रुप मूव।
जनाब, हमारे सभी बंकरों पर दुश्मन ने अपना कब्जा कर लिया है। कमांड पोस्ट में हमला जारी है जनाब। अफसोस है कि हम आपके लिए मदद नहीं भेज पाएंगे। आपको ही कुछ करना होगा। आप ही हमारी आखिरी उम्मीद हैं।
Ladies and gentlemen, to capture the last bunker, support group is now giving support fire to the assault group. The assault group is moving in close to the enemy bunker, and 1 soldier of the assault group has just lobbed a grenade in the enemy bunker. After lobbing the grenade, he rolls back and joins the assault group to carry out the final assault on the enemy bunker.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can now see the proud infantry soldier hoisting the tricolour after accomplishing their mission. Ladies and gentlemen, you must remember that it is the sheer courage, rigorous training and selfless attitude of a soldier which makes him plunge into the battlefield without fear to safeguard the nation against all odds. Such is the spirit to fight for the nation in the Indian soldiers. No agony, no pain shall make me cry. Soldier was I born, soldier shall I die. With this, we come to the end of today's combat demonstration.